Hello, I'm Sophia Lee. I'm a senior manager in the Office of Global Inclusion at Paramount. I'm representing Team 3, which was Ahmad, Anya, Doug, and myself. I feel like we were more of an analytical team in the way that we approached our daily tasks, so that probably reflected in my speech, so bear with me. Firstly, from a personal perspective, I'd like to thank Wincy, Muna and the Office of Global Inclusion at Paramount for nominating and sponsoring me for this programme. And thank you to the Name It team and all of the course leaders for such a brilliant and engaging week of learning and sharing. From a personal perspective, I'm not always the most vocal person, as those from Paramount on the call will know. You'll have to factor in that famous British reservedness. However, I'm sure those who know me will agree that I'm a listener and a deep thinker, definitely a crock pot if we go back to that day one analogy. So rest assured, I have been mulling over each class and pulling out the gems, of which there were many, to apply going forward, and the same goes for Team 3. We all agreed that these 5 days of eye-opening sessions will surely serve as a launching pad for transformation. The week allowed us the time and space to remember what we should be leaning into, which can so easily be forgotten in the day-to-day business of our roles. For example, the standout assessment that we completed at the beginning reminded us of who we are as individuals and what our strengths are. We were reminded to consider stepping back and really looking at our organisation and where our job function sits within the broader picture. How can we conduct ourselves? How can we conduct groundbreaking work and be seen and heard as strategic leaders? And how do we present ourselves and our stories? Because words truly matter. We all have LinkedIn and networks, but we were reminded to think about how diverse our networks are and also what type of networks they are. How can we set a goal and figure out who best to steer us correctly? Finally, we were reminded of how we're always needing to become more of an inclusive leader, and it's a journey that never ends. It would be remiss of me not to mention the fruitful discussions we all had with our fellow participants outside of our little group, in our breakout rooms and within the wider class discussions. The openness to which everyone approached this week was admirable, and it was an honour to hear some truly personal dreams and goals and to have a lot of laughs. All of these wonderful nuggets of wisdom have been deposited within us, and hopefully in time our companies will benefit from the return of their investment. So thank you very much, and thanks again to Team 3. Hopefully we can stay connected.